surprised what people will do when they find themselves facing 30 years.
30 years?
Wednesday. I love Zac, but I'm not with this might be his baby stuff.
Did Sabrina give me up? Hell no. But then how did she get bail and I didn't?
While it's cold outside.
Hey, I want to talk to you.
I can buy you some drinks.
SISTAS is bringing the heat.
You're so sexy. Are you single?
He is not going to know what hit him.
If I hit him, he will remain alive.
Yo, what's good, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry SISTAS review. This is season 5, episode 13, entitled Feeling the Heat, trailer breakdown, and this is the synopsis. Maurice reaches out to Calvin and is reassured that all will be well. Zac plans for a talk with Karen and Fatima when Andi shows up. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, you already know what it is and what it always will be. And without further ado, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment if you choose to. If not, sit back and relax, and we're going to get right into this thing. So we see Maurice and Mr. Prosecutor, and I see why Andi was able to take him for all that he's worth. He's not too bright, y'all. He's not bright at all. How many times is he going to bring up 30 years to Maurice? I think every time we've seen them on screen, 30 years has come out of his mouth. And honestly, he's basically trying to plant doubt in Maurice's mind concerning Sabrina. Now, I do feel bad for Maurice. A pinch, as old people say, just a little pinch. But he doesn't deserve to be there. So I do feel bad for him for that. And I just hope that this experience causes Maurice to come out a different person. But I'm dealing with Tyler Perry, so I kind of know that's not going to happen. Just like with the women, this jail experience is not going to do anything. So wishful thinking, you know what I'm saying? I got to have that. So we see Andi and Fatima, and Fatima tells Andi that she loves Zac, but she's not with this might be his baby stuff. And I completely understand where she's coming from. At least with Heather, there has been DNA confirmation, even though I know so many people think there's been some tampering. I don't, but there has been DNA confirmation. So I understand Fatima's uncertainty when it comes to Karen as of now, because she doesn't know, about the whole doctor situation. And I hope Andi keeps her mouth closed, because telling any of Karen's business to Fatima, in my personal opinion, is team hell no. And it's team too much. I understand that Andi is a friend, and I use that word lightly. I understand she's a supposed friend to Fatima and Karen, but there needs to be a line drawn in the sand about what she divulges to each of these different women when it comes to their personal business. And I just hope that's, not the case. And I don't remember what episode it was or the season, but I remember Fatima telling Andi that she wanted to be the only woman to have, Zac's children. And I'm sorry, Fatima, but you 0 for 2, baby. You are 0 for 2. So it's time to dream a new dream. But I'm sorry. So we see Maurice and Calvin, and Maurice asked a legitimate question. Even though I believe he knows Sabrina didn't give him up, it would make me wonder, how I didn't get bail, but the other party that's listed in this crime did. I would have my, what did she say? Because how did she get out? And just watching the news, when I see certain situations play out and I see one person still in jail, but the other people are free, I'm like, they said something. They definitely ratted the other person out. So it was legit. You know what I'm saying? It was legit. And then we see a quick flash of Calvin and Sabrina at her house. Why? I don't know. I just don't know. So we gonna move right on along. And so we see Zac and Fatima. They're sitting next to each other on the couch. And Zac calls Karen and has her on speakerphone. And he's telling her that he wants to talk to her. Now, if I was Karen, my spidey senses would be all the way turned up. I'd be suspicious as hell. Zac hasn't called Karen. He has shown no interest, just even in her. How are you doing? You are pregnant. The possibility that this is my child. I'm just checking on you. I don't want to talk to you for too long. Just want to make sure you're breathing. You need me to stop by. Like this, just nothing at all. And now he's calling. I call bullshit, because he had a very calm tone, a very welcoming tone, which has been quite different than how we have seen his interactions with Karen. So if I was her, I would call bullshit from the jump. But since I want everybody to be mature, but I know that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to find that clip or the trailer that had Karen at their house and she was acting, just going off. I'm like, did they wipe that from the face of social media? Like, was it the wrong trailer? Because that's the one I was trying to do. And when I went back to go find it, I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know what happened with that, but that's actually the trailer that I wanted to break down. But, can't cry over spoiled milk. But I said, Lord, how this gonna turn out? Because now if I was Karen, I wouldn't go over there by myself. She is starting, she's starting to turn a little bit, but at the same time, this is still a open wound. It's still a fresh wound. She's not completely healed from this. I wouldn't go by myself. I would definitely have someone there because I would be under the assumption that when I go there, Fatima is going to be there as well. So I would have somebody with me, not for backup, but just for my own emotional, state. I would have somebody to go with me. That's just me. But I will give him his props. Zac moved expeditiously. You hear me? Expeditiously on the advice that the lawyer gave him to make nice with these baby mamas, even though he's being motivated by money. Now, honestly, I wish there was more depth. People know. The only character I really can't stand on Sisters is Gary. Even though I am not the biggest fan of Zac, I can tolerate Zac. And honestly, I wish there was more depth to him. Because I honestly don't believe that, and this is no dig to Zac, but I don't believe Zac feels he's worth much as a person without his money. I really don't. And even though while money has afforded him many beautiful things, he's still the same Zac, and that's why I will forever stand on that. And when I say he's still the same Zac, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that there has been, in my personal opinion, no growth to him. And I know there are some people who would, what's the word I want to use? I know there are some people who may not agree with that or have their own receipts for why they believe there has been such growth in Zac. I don't see that. Because without the money, and I know some people may say, well, when he got Fatima, he got this. Outside of Fatima and outside of Zac's money, who is this? Who is he? Because to me, the only thing that Tyler has done to Zac's character is lavish him with materialistic gain. But as far as his character as a person, who is he? Now, I'm not saying we know much about the main women on this show either. We don't. But if you're going to have Zac on the show, I would love to see some development to him as a individual, even though Tyler may use that or save that for Fatima. I really don't care that much because if you're going to be on the main show, I feel that part needs to be shown as well. So moving right along to Q and Danni, this ragamuffin, we all know that he's looking for a place to crash. That's the only reason why he does this. He's homeless right now. He don't have anywhere to go. He's looking for a place to crash. He tells Danni that I could buy you some drinks. I said, Danni, please don't take this. Please don't take the bait, sis. I need you to run. I need you to go in the opposite direction. No. And the sad part is I don't have much faith that Danni is gonna go about her business. She might actually take him up on it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because I would think that the situation with Jonah may have, done something to her in a way where she's more cautious of who she goes out with. But honestly, I don't know. Because like I've stated several times, Tyler does not allow these women to deal with their trauma and move about it in a healthy way. So I wouldn't be surprised if she actually did take Q up on his offer of drinks. I just hope he don't. But anyway, there's a quick flash of Bio, who we haven't seen in a long in a month of Sundays. But we see Bio walking into Sabrina's house. And I was like, is Calvin still there? Baby, I don't know what's going on. Tamara and Hayden. Now, red flags should be going off in Hayden's mind. Now, Tamara is very forward. I think you're sexy. Are you single? All that. Now, I am forward as well. So I get it. I'm a forward woman. But if I was obtaining legal counsel, I'm 98% sure that I wouldn't be trying to bone my lawyer. I'm 98% sure of that. And notice I said 98% because, never say never. I would hope, I think I'm a very upstanding woman, but I don't never say never to. It's very few things I say never to. You know what I'm saying? I'm about 98% sure on that though. But I was like, Hayden, what's going on? And you know what? I can't lie. I'm actually looking forward to see how Tamara handles this assignment. Is she going to pass or is she going to fail? Because sometimes in life, we go about things thinking that we big shit, and then we end up being the ones, you know what I'm saying, getting caught up in the end. And I know, I've been there. It happens when you least expect it sometimes. So I'm like, I don't know how this gonna pan out. I don't know. And then we see Andi and Fatima, and basically I'm guessing that Fatima is telling Andi the plans that she has for Hayden. And Andi just want to make sure that Hayden gonna be breathing, that Hayden is still gonna be alive. And just as many of us, myself included, is tired of this whole Karen storyline with the pregnancy and stuff like that, I am tired of the whole Fatima being the residential gangster on this show. The same as I said for Zac, I want to see the same thing happen to Fatima. I like Fatima, and I would actually love to see. You know what? To be perfectly honest, I like Fatima as a character more before she got with Zac. And the reason why I say that is because we were getting to know her defenses, some of her issues a little bit that was coming out. Now it seems like her place is, one, attempting to clean up Zac's messes with his baby mamas, and two, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I would love to see more about Fatima. And the same, those of us who watch Fatima, you get to see a little bit more of her character, but it's almost one and the same. Even we get to see her being more gangster, being more excuse just of a bully or whatever. But I would like to see, and we did get the opportunity to see a more vulnerable Fatima, which I actually enjoy, because it's like, yeah, let's see the different sides of you. Let's see the different aspects of this woman. I don't care how strong you are as an individual. To me, dealing with some of the things that Fatima has dealt with Zac in their process of dating each other, it has been a lot. It has been a lot. And I'm like, everybody has a breaking point. Everybody has a cap. And I'm like, I want to see that. I don't, for me, Fatima is a hard character for me to believe. Now, when she's showing that vulnerable side, when she's showing that side that hurts, the side that Zac, I don't know how much more of this I can take, that's real. Like, that's real to me. So I just really would love to see more of that than more of just, I got it, I can handle it, like, let me fix it. No, but that was the trailer breakdown. That's all that happened with this particular trailer. And I believe in the one that I saw, it appeared that Fatima and Zac was having a real moment. He was saying, I think you deserve better than me. I think you deserve better than this. And she was like, hey, everybody, nobody's perfect. And he was like, I think you deserve better than me. And then he asked her, was she okay? And she said no. And I'm like, I can't wait to see that scene. Not because, it's a dig on Fatima and Zac. It's like, I want to see that realness. Nobody is that strong. Nobody is able to withstand all of that and just go about their day as if everything is okay. So I'm actually looking forward to that particular scene. That might be my favorite scene from the upcoming episode so far. I can't really say that because I don't know what all going to be in there. But I just love seeing the true complexities of these characters. So until next time, thank you guys for listening. Y'all be safe out there, and I will holler at y'all later. Bye.